Strip. I'm going to take a break for a couple of seconds, and I want to talk to the two of you about what has taken place in Las Vegas, how certain instances have impacted not only the people, but the performers in Las Vegas. And I want to talk about how you as performers responded to that. So we'll take a break for a couple of seconds. When we come back, we'll talk more to Shelley and Wesley about what it was like to perform in Las Vegas during and right after 1 October, and now the subsequent things that have happened in our country. We'll talk about that in just a few seconds. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Respond to it. 1 October in Las Vegas was one of those times when I think people responded in the most amazing way. But it impacted everybody. It impacted first responders, it impacted people who were there, of course, and impacted this community, especially the entertainment community. Once again, Wesley and Shelley on our program. It was a very, very interesting time. It was a time that I think for performers is probably one of the tougher times to be able to do, because here you have a tragedy that affected this community like no other tragedy before. And now you are required to get on stage and perform and be twice as nice or in demand or whatever the group was and perform all over again.
Yeah, it's funny that you mentioned that too, because I remember when 9/11 happened, we were performing on Norwegian cruise lines. We were on the Norwegian Sea, and our home base was New York City. And when it happened, we saw it on television. We thought it was a movie. We couldn't believe it. And then we were expected to perform that night. I thought the cruise director was out of his mind. People were crying. They were trying to reach their families, but they expected us to perform. So we did songs that we thought were quite appropriate about bringing people together. You know, we were doing songs like Bette Midler, From a Distance. We were doing like God Bless America. You know, we all kind of bonded together that night. And the same thing, like you said, you know, what happened, you know, here, it was a shame that it was at a musical event, you know. And
yeah, you know, it's like, I feel that at a time like that is when an artist has to excel. Simply because you have to reach out to the people to comfort them, and they're looking for something. They don't know what. They're confused. It's a obviously very bad time for everyone, and so as an artist, you have to cuddle them. You have to be very gentle and know how to approach that situation. It's not an easy thing at all.
And shortly after, entertainers like the two of you got together and put on a show called Las Vegas Cares.
That's right. Yeah.
And it was the entertainment community saying almost,
we love you. Yes.
We love you.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it was.
We're with you.
Yes,
Yes, be strong. And I mean, it's no way that you can ever take that back, but all you can do is try to comfort as much as possible in those kind of situations. Music has a way of doing that.
It does.
We're very blessed
does.
to be able to deliver that type of a message, to be able to deliver that comfort. So I feel privileged in that sense to be able to. It's not easy, but I feel challenged and privileged to be able to deliver.
Knowing
comfort.
the two of you, it not only have you lifted yourselves up through that period of time, but you helped lift other people up during that period of time. I know that there is a song that you now perform in your show that you put in there specifically to lift people up, to give people hope. It's called The Prayer.
Yes.
And it's one of those songs that really there's no way for you not to put your heart and soul into what that song is.
What it says is so pure.
that's one of the most beautiful songs ever to me.
Yes.
It encompasses so many different feelings whenever I sing it. You know, it seems like we've been performing for tragedies for so long, you know, since 9/11. We also performed in Japan when they had the Kobe earthquake. We did a benefit concert for them. You know, after 1 October, we even did like local restaurants, people got together,
We
you
went
know,
around to all the
little benefit
different
shows in
neighborhoods.
little neighborhoods, and it was just incredible the way people, they really come out.
I know you went to a place called Lola's in town.
Yes.
And you
Hello,
did
Lola.
and you did a show there
Yeah.
to help the people heal.
Yes.
And I know that the prayer was a part of that. Now, I'm gonna tease the prayer, but I'm gonna tease the audience now, because I'm gonna ask you guys to do me a favor.
Okay,
I want you to come back again next week.
okay.
Okay, I want you to come back next week, and I want you to bring with you some of the folks from the other group,
In demand.
In Demand,
You're in demand.
and what you've now done to put together an old sound, new sound for Las Vegas. Would you agree to do that?
I'd love to.
Okay, but I'm not going to let you go. Right now, I would love for you, the two of you, to go on stage here at the Liberace Mansion. It's a great stage that's here.
Yes, it is.
And if you would not mind, to do the prayer for us.
We'd love to.
I think it will give people an understanding of how the two of you truly do care for this community and how this community cares for you. So if you would,
That's beautiful.
if you would do that, I would truly appreciate it.
It would truly be our pleasure.
Okay. Here we go. This is Shelley and Wesley and the prayer.
I pray you'll be alright and watch us where we go and help us to be wise in times when we don't know. Let this be our prayer when we lose our way. Need to find a place, guide us with your grace to a place where we'll be safe.
La luce che ti dà
I pray you'll find your light
nei cuori resterà.
and hold it in our hearts.
A ricordarci che
When stars go out each night.
l'eterna stella sei. Never be
Let this be our prayer
quanto vedi
when shadows fill our day.
need to find a place.
Guide us with your grace. Give us faith so we'll be saved. Sogniamo un mondo senza più violenza. Ordinati, giustizia di speranza. Ognuno Dio, ma non sono vicino. Simbolo di pace, di
just like every child.
Just like every child
Needs to find a place. Just guide us with your grace. Give us speed so we'll be saved. Ain't no better day. I just don't know. Santa Cage
Hello, my name is Martin Ravenhill. I am the proprietor, owner of the Liberace Mansion, and I welcome you and invite you to explore all of the incredible features we have available at this historic house. Liberace lived here from 1974 until his death in 1987. Since then, I've been able to remodel and restore this house to its former glory. Here we have 15,000 square feet of amazing historic space available for weddings, ceremonies, corporate events, and charity fundraisers. The Liberace Mansion. There is no place like it in the world.
I think you now see how amazing both Shelley and Wesley are. Their songs, their sounds, their music are incredible. And wait until next week. Next week, I think you've not seen this before. The sounds of Philadelphia soul right here on our program. That's next week. Until then, I'm Steve Shore. Be safe and enjoy life under the Vegas sun.